So, what's your thoughts on this man here?
Speaking of very sad, very sick, very deranged.
We have Blair White. What's your thoughts on Blair White? Speaking of the very sick, the very sad, and the deranged.
Well, I think it's like calling the kettle black.
Like around 2017, like Blair White, Milo, Ben Shapiro, all these conservative, like what do they call them? Provocateurs showed up out of nowhere, and we were saying like it's got to they've got to be astroturfed. Like they had to have had some kind of NGO or some kind of influence propping them up and getting them in the light. What has like Blair White done or said that has like contributed anything? Like, because all he needs is notoriety. He's out here making money still, and you and I know his name, and my wife knows his name. Like people know his name, and that's what he needs. You know, he needs money. And we were talking like, is this really a dude that dresses up as a guy? Because he talks about like, yeah, I'm mentally ill. I have gender dysmorphia, and I got fake breasts and I'm getting all these surgeries. And you notice like whenever it's a trans dude, whenever it's a man or whatever, a man that tries to be a woman, they're always like the hypersexualized blow up doll Barbie version of a woman.
My favorite.
They're like your favorite woman.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, it's just like because they don't know what it's like to be a woman, they just want to be, I don't know, seen as valuable or seen as attractive. They want like the attention that a woman gets. That they go like this hypersexualized, like giant lips, fake giant butt, fake everything. If you're not able to have your passions, have your the desire part of your soul, the appetitive part of your soul in reign, if you're not in control, then you're going to be immature. Your development's going to be arrested. And that's what homosexuality is. That's what masturbation is. That's what this transgender thing is. It's just an immaturity, a lack of reins on your own soul. But with Blair White, it's this weird, I don't know. I've always thought it was a grift, because if you were trains, if you were a troon, but you're a conservative and you know that troons is mental illness, wouldn't you just be like, I'm a man and I'm just going to be a man and I struggle with this? Why would you go headlong into it, get all the surgery, make yourself look like a freak, and then you say all the talking points that make all the neocons jerk off?
Yeah. And like, why wouldn't you at least detransition?
The thing that would make the most sense to me about the whole situation is if that Blair White was a woman and was like, if I pretend I'm trans and I say a bunch of conservative stuff, I will make a lot of money off the conservatives, because then they'll look at like, look, we have one too. We have a trains that says all our stuff. Get wrecked, trains. And it would be very easy for a woman to just like put way too much makeup on and say that they were a man that's passing. Like that seems way more doable, way easier of a grift than I'm going to cut my dick off so I can get money. It's way less commitment.
Well, maybe. But there's actually one way we can figure this out. You could make a Grindr account and like
what is you just do it. Just do it. I'm not stopping you, man. You're a grown man. But do we have proof that Blair White is actually a man? Was born a man? Is a man?
I've seen
has a PP. Stuff. Oh, go on.
Well,
Pixar didn't happen, my man.
Oh, we used to date back in the day.
Yeah, I'd do anything to get her back. I thought Grok was supposed to be based, y'all. Blair White is a transgender woman. She was assigned male at birth and has since transitioned to live and identify as a woman. She has been open about her journey, including her experience with gender dysphoria and her decision to undergo feminizing hormone therapy starting in 2015. While some individuals may refer to her based on her birth assigned sex, Blair identifies and presents as a woman. Her gender identity is a personal aspect of her life that she has discussed publicly. Can you repeat all that, but way less gay?
Yeah,
less gay.
Blair White was born a dude, now lives as a dude.
Blair White born. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, Blair White,
Blair
born
White
with a
Farm.
dick, now dressed like a broad, pills since 2015, yaps about it on the web. Some call him a dude. She says, nah, done. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better.
I'm born with a dick, born as a dude. You're the dude playing the dude.
So if you ask Grok 1, 2, 3 times to make it less gay, it'll start to get there. It's so weird. Like if Blair is a man and he's dating, he's like dating a man. It's like it's just gay with more steps. And I know people like this. I know people personally where the man thinks he's a woman and the woman thinks he's a man. And they get married and they think they're like in the LGBT community, but it's like they're just a straight couple and they're both mentally ill. It's weird.
Yeah,
so many things like this that like if I try to tell if my grandpa was still alive and I was able to sit down, like, tell me about the world now, I think my grandpa would die. I think he would just curl up like a dead bug. If I hate trans people, I would want them to fall further into their delusion. I would affirm it all. I would want them to self-destruct and self-mutilate. If I hated them, that's like if I was a Jew, I was a Jew.
I mean, like, keep going.
Yeah. Oh, you're a woman. Excellent. I don't know. I'd like to say that I could fight a 50-year-old man in a dress and win. Maybe he's retarded. He might have retard strength. I got to keep that in mind.